Dear students, today we will solve exercise 2.2 from chapter trigonometry 1. Let's see the first problem. Question 1. It is if 2 sin A is equal to 1 is equal to root 2 cos B and A lies in the second quadrant, that is A lies pi by 2 to pi. B lies in fourth quadrant, that is 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. Then we have to find the value of tan A plus tan B divided by cos A minus cos B. Now here in the solution we need tan A and tan B, also cos A and cos B. Here sin A is given, then from this equation we have to find cos A. And here 1 is equal to root 2 cos B is given, and from that we have to find sin B. Okay, let's see here. In the solution, you take first this equation. 2 sin A is equal to 1. From this, I will get sin A is equal to half. Now, sin A is half. We will use the property sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1 to find the cos theta. Now, see from this first identity, cos square A will be 1 minus sin square A. Now you keep the value of sin A. Here sin A is half, therefore sin square A will be 1 upon 4, and after simplification this will be 4 minus 1, that is 3 by 4. Now you take the square root to find the value of cos A. Now cos A will be root 3 divided by 2, and we have to take here plus minus sign. But see here, A lies in second quadrant. A lies in second quadrant. Therefore, cos A will be, we know that this all sin, tan, cos. In second quadrant, only sin and cosec will be positive and remaining trigonometric function will be negative. Therefore, cos will be negative here. You write down this will be minus root 3 by 2. Since A lies in second quadrant, therefore we are taking negative value. Okay. Now here we have find out sin A, cos A. Here in the equation we need tan A. Therefore what will be tan A? Tan A will be sin A divided by cos A. Now keep the value of sin, that is half. Keep the value of cos A, that is minus root 3 by 2. And after simplification, this will be 2 will get cancelled, minus 1 upon root 3. Okay. Now from this second equation we will find out sin. Now see what is the second equation. You equate this. 1 is equal to root 2 cos B. Take 1 is equal to root 2 cos B. From this you will get cos B is equal to 1 upon root 2. Okay. Now again use your first identity to find the value of sin B, and we know that sin square B is equal to 1 minus cos square B. Now put the value of cos B. Cos B is 1 upon root 2 and its square will be half. And after simplification, sin square B will be half. Now you take the square root. After taking square root, it will be plus minus 1 upon root 2. Again see here, B lies in fourth quadrant. Here B lies in fourth quadrant, and in fourth quadrant only cos and its reciprocal sec is positive and remaining functions are negative. Therefore here sin B will be minus 1 upon root 2, and you write down the reason. Since B lies in fourth quadrant, therefore sin B will be negative. Now what will be tan B? Then tan B will be sin B divided by cos B. Now keep the value of sin B, minus 1 upon root 2. Value of cos B 1 upon root 2, and tan B will be minus 1. In this way, in this equation we need tan A, tan B, cos A, cos B. We have find out all that. See here, we have find out tan A, tan B. Then here need cos A, cos B. See here, this is cos A and cos B. Okay. Now write down the equation. Tan A plus tan B divided by cos A minus cos B. Now you keep the value of tan A. What is value of tan A? Tan A is minus 1 upon root 3. And what is value of tan B? That is minus 1. Then value of cos A minus root 3 by 2. And value of cos B 1 upon root 2. Now you simplify this. For simplification here, you take LCM root 3, this will be minus 1 minus root 3, and for denominator here for the second term you divide and multiply by root 2. Now this will be minus 1 minus root 3 divided by root 3, and this will be after simplification root 3 by 2 minus root 2 divided by 2, and this will be minus 1 minus root 3 divided by root 3, and this will be root 3 minus root 2 divided by 2. And after simplification, what will be this? Here you take the minus sign common. This is minus, minus, minus. In the numerator and denominator, you take minus sign common, and that will get cancelled. And this will be simply, see here, this will be 1 plus root 3 divided by root 3 plus root 2. And this 2 will transfer into numerator, and this root 3 in the denominator, and we are taking minus sign common. That minus sign in the numerator and denominator will get cancelled. After simplification, this will be 2 times in the bracket 1 plus root 3, and in the denominator root 3 times in the bracket root 3 plus root 2. Okay, in this way it is very simple. If you find out the values of tan A, tan B, cos A, cos B, and keep that values in this equation and simplify this. Okay, let's see the next problem. Now see what is the question 2. If sin A divided by 3 is equal to sin B divided by 4 is equal to 1 upon 5, and A and B are angles in the second quadrant, then prove that 4 times cos A plus 3 times cos B is equal to minus 5. Again, in the similar way, you first equate this sin A divided by 3 is equal to 1 upon 5. Write down first. Sin A divided by 3 is equal to 1 upon 5. We are taking this equation equal to 1 upon 5. And from this we will get value of sin A 3 by 5. Now here we need cos A. Therefore, using your first identity sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, we will get here cos square A is equal to 1 minus sin square A. Now take the square of sin, that will be 9 divided by 25. After simplification, this will be 16 divided by 25. Then take the square root. After taking the square root, we will get two values, plus and minus. But angles lies in the second quadrant, and we know that in the second quadrant cos is negative. Therefore, take negative value 4 by 5 and write down since A lies in second quadrant. Therefore, we are taking only negative value, not both plus and minus. Here we are taking only minus value because A lies in second quadrant. Now equate this second equation, sin B divided by 4 with 1 upon 5. From this we will get value of sin B 4 by 5. Now what will be cos square B? Cos square B will be 1 minus sin square B. Now keep the value of sin B, its square, that is 16 divided by 25. After simplification, this will be 9 divided by 25. Again take the square root, and again here B lies in second quadrant. Therefore, value of cos will be negative, that is minus 3 by 5. And write down a reason, since B lies in second quadrant. Therefore, we are taking here negative value. Now we have to prove that 4 cos A plus 3 cos B is equal to minus 5. Now take the left hand side, 4 cos A plus 3 cos B. Now keep the value of cos A. See here, cos A is minus 4 by 5. Now 3 times cos B minus 3 by 5. And this will be minus 16 divided by 5 minus 9 divided by 5. Take the LCM. This will be minus 25 divided by 5. That is equal to minus 5. In this way, we have proved 4 cos A plus 3 cos B is equal to minus 5. Okay, this is equal to minus 5. Okay, here sin A, sin B is given. From that, we have find out cos A, cos B. Now keep the values of cos A and cos B in this equation to the left hand side. Simplify this, and we get value minus 5. Okay, in this way we have proved the given equation. Okay, let's see the next problem. Now this is the question 3. If tan theta is equal to half, evaluate 2 times sin theta plus 3 cos theta divided by 4 cos theta plus 3 sin theta. Now in the solution, you write down tan theta is equal to half. Now here we know that 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. We will use this property. From this we know that sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta, that is 1 upon 4, and we will get here 5 by 4. Take the square root, then sec theta will be root 5 by 2. Here quadrant is not given. Theta lies in first, second, third or fourth quadrant. Here quadrant is not mentioned, and if quadrant is not mentioned, then you take positive value. Okay. Then we know that cos theta is reciprocal of sec. If I take reciprocal of sec, then I will get cos theta. Then cos theta will be 2 by root 5. Now use the property that tan theta means sin theta divided by cos theta. Using this property, I will find out value of sin theta. Sin theta will be tan theta into cos theta. Now keep the value of tan theta half. Cos theta is 2 by root 5, and in this way I will get value of sin theta 1 upon root 5. Now we have to evaluate this. Now write down this equation. 2 sin theta plus 3 cos theta divided by 4 cos theta plus 3 sin theta. Okay. Now you keep the value of sin theta. Sin theta is C 1 upon root 5 plus 3 times keep the value of cos theta. Cos theta is 2 by root 5. Then in the denominator 4 times cos theta plus 3 times sin theta. Now you take the LCM. In the numerator 2 plus 6 divided by root 5. In the denominator 8 plus 3 divided by root 5. This root 5 will get cancelled. You will get 6 plus 2 is equal to 8 in the numerator, and in the denominator 8 plus 3, that is 11. In this way we have got the value of 2 sin theta plus 3 cos theta divided by 4 cos theta plus 3 sin theta is equal to 8 upon 11. You write down this. Therefore 2 sin theta plus 3 cos theta divided by 4 cos theta plus 3 sin theta is equal to 8 upon 11. In this way it is very simple to find out value of any function. Okay, let's see the next problem. Now let's see what is the question for. Eliminate theta from the following. Eliminate theta means we have to form new equation which does not contains theta. Let's see the first. Here from this equation x is equal to 3 sec theta, in the solution I will write sec theta is equal to x by 3. And from this second equation I will write tan theta is equal to y by 4. And we know one of the identity which contains tan theta and sec theta, that is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Now you keep the value of tan, that will be y square divided by 16 is equal to x square divided by 9. Now we will simplify this. After simplification this will be x square divided by 9 minus y square divided by 16. You simply write down x square divided by 9 minus y square divided by 16 is equal to 1. Okay. Now see this equation. This equation does not contain theta. Means we have eliminated theta from the given equation. If in the given equation there is theta, we have to only just rearrange or reform the equations or derive the equation such that that does not contain theta. See the solution. This equation does not contain theta, means we have eliminated theta. Let's see the next. See here what is given. X is equal to 6 cosec theta and y is equal to 8 cot theta. Now in the solution you write down here cosec theta is x by 6, and what will be cot theta? Cot theta is y by 8. Okay. Again we know the identity which contains cosec theta and cot theta, that is 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Now you keep the value of cot, that is y upon 8. Here cot square means y square divided by 64, and value of cosec theta x by 6, therefore cosec square theta will be x square divided by 36. Now you simplify this, you will get x square divided by 36 minus y square divided by 64 is equal to 1. After simplification, we will get this. Okay. Then see, third question is x is equal to 4 cos theta minus 5 sin theta, y is equal to 4 sin theta plus 5 cos theta. To eliminate theta from such type of equation, first we will treat this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. Now in the solution, here I will square both the sides of equation. Squaring both sides of equation 1 and 2 we get. Now this will be x square and this will be 4 cos theta minus 5 sin theta its square, and this will be y square is equal to 4 sin theta plus 5 cos theta its square. Now what will be this? This will be 16 cos square theta minus 2 times first term into second term, that is 2 into 20, 5 into 4 20, 20 into 2 40 sin theta cos theta plus 25 sin square theta. Then for this equation, you write down y square is equal to 16 sin square theta, 2 times first term into second term, that is plus 40 sin theta cos theta plus 25 cos square theta. Okay. Now you treat this as equation 3rd and this as equation 4th, and we will do the addition of these two equations. Add equation 3 and 4. Okay. Then this will be x square plus y square. I am adding left hand side to the left hand side and right hand side to the right hand side. 16 cos square theta minus 40 sin theta cos theta plus 25 sin square theta plus 16 sin square theta plus 40 sin theta cos theta plus 25 cos square theta. Now this plus minus will get cancelled, and from these two terms I will take 16 common, and in the bracket this will be cos square theta plus sin square theta. From these two terms I will take 25 common, and this will be in the bracket sin square theta plus cos square theta. And we know that value of cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1 from your first identity. And this will be 16 plus 25, that will be 41. In this way we have got x square plus y square is equal to 41. This is your equation which does not contain theta. Means we have eliminated theta from the given equation. Okay? Isn't it easy? This is quite different from previous two examples. Here you have to take the square of both the equations, then add these two equations, and after adding and simplifying we will get the simple equation x square plus y square is equal to 41. Let's see the next example. Now see, question 4 is x is equal to 5 plus 6 cosec theta, y is equal to 3 plus 8 cot theta, and we have to eliminate theta from given equation. Now from this equation, first equation, I can write value of cosec theta. See here, x minus 5 is 6 cosec theta. Okay, and x minus 5 divided by 6 will be cosec theta. From this second equation, y minus 3 is equal to 8 cot theta. That is y minus 3 divided by 8 is equal to cot theta. And we know the identity 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. In this equation you keep the value of cot and cosec. See, value of cot is y minus 3 divided by 8, its square. Value of cosec is x minus 5 divided by 6, take its square. And from this you write down this neatly. Take both the terms of x and y to the one of the side and constant term to the another side. Then this will be simply x minus 5 divided by 6 bracket square. This will be minus y minus 3 divided by 8 square is equal to 1. This is your simplified equation which does not contains theta. Okay, let's see the next. From this equation, what will be value of tan theta? See here, tan theta will be 2x minus 3 divided by minus 4. And from this second equation, sec theta will be 3y minus 5 divided by 3. Okay. Now we know the property 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Or you transfer this tan to the left hand side, then this will be sec square theta minus tan square theta. Now you keep the value of sec theta, that is 3y minus 5 divided by 3, its square, and value of tan theta 2x minus 3 divided by minus 4, its square. This is your simplified equation. You write down either in this way or you write down like this: 3y minus 5 divided by 3 bracket square minus 2x minus 3 divided by minus 4, and its square means this is 4 into minus 1. Its square means simply 4. Its square equal to 1. Okay. Let's see the next question. Question 5. If 2 sin square theta plus 3 sin theta is equal to 0, find the permissible values of cos theta. You write down the given equation as it is. They take sin theta common. This will be sin theta into, in the bracket, 2 sin theta plus 3 is equal to 0. Now, product of these two is 0 means either sin theta is 0 or 2 sin theta plus 3 will be 0. Now, if I take 2 sin theta plus 3 is equal to 0, then this will be minus 3 by 2. But we know that value of sin theta lies between minus 1 to 1. Range of function sin theta is minus 1 to 1. Therefore, this value of sin theta minus 3 by 2 is not permissible. Means we get only value of sin theta will be 0. Now here we have to find permissible values of cos theta. Now where will be sin theta 0? If sin theta is 0, then what will be value of angle theta? Sin theta is 0 at theta is equal to 0 or 180 degree. At 0 or 180 degree. Then in this equation cos theta, if I keep the value of 0, then cos 0 will be 1. And if I keep the value of theta 180 degree, then cos 180 degree will be minus 1. Means we are keeping the value of theta, that is 0 and 180 degree, in this equation. If theta is 0, then value of cos theta, that is cos 0, will be 1. And if theta is 180 degree, then value of cos will be minus 1. Means permissible values of cos theta will be plus minus 1. These are permissible values of cos theta, that is plus minus 1. Okay. Let's see the next problem. If 2 cos square theta minus 11 cos theta plus 5 is equal to 0, then find possible values of cos theta. Now you write down in the solution the equation as it is: 2 cos square theta minus 11 cos theta plus 5 is equal to 0. Now this is the quadratic equation in cos theta. 5 into 2 is 10. You factorize 10 such that its addition will be minus 11. Okay. Then this can be written as 2 cos square theta minus 10 cos theta minus cos theta plus 5 is equal to 0. And here I will take 2 cos theta common. Then in the bracket this will be cos theta minus 5. And from these two terms I will take minus 1 common. In the bracket it will be cos theta minus 5. Minus minus becomes plus here. Okay. Now take cos theta minus 5 common from these two terms, and in the bracket it remains 2 cos theta minus 1 is equal to 0. Now product of these two is 0, means either cos theta minus 5 will be 0 or 2 cos theta minus 1 will be 0. If cos theta minus 5 is equal to 0, then value of cos theta will be 5, and here value of cos theta will get half. Okay. But again we know that range of cos theta is from minus 1 to 1. Means values of cos theta lies between minus 1 to 1. Therefore, cos theta is equal to 5. This is not permissible value. Therefore, cos theta will be only half. Okay. This is your solution. These are permissible values of cos theta, that is 1 by 2, and this is not permissible or possible value of cos theta because values of cos theta lies between minus 1 to 1 and this is greater than 1. Therefore, cos theta will not be equal to 5 and possible value of cos theta will be only half. Okay. In such type of problems, you remember that values of sine theta and cos theta always lies between -1 to 1. That is, range of sine theta and cos theta is close interval -1 to 1. Okay. Let's see the next problem. Find the acute angle theta such that 2 cos square theta is equal to 3 sin theta. You write down in the solution equation as it is. 2 cos square theta is equal to 3 sin theta. Here we have to find the angle, and here one of the function is sine, another function is cos. You convert either sine into cos or cos into sine. Here it is easy to convert cos into sine. Instead of this cos square theta, using first property, you write down value of cos square theta 1 minus sin square theta. Now this will be 2 minus 2 sin square theta is equal to 3 sin theta. Now transfer all these to the one of the side. This will be 2 sin square theta plus 3 sin theta minus 2 is equal to 0. And this is the quadratic equation in sine. You factorize this. 2 into 2 will be 4. You factorize 4 such that its difference will be plus 3. Therefore, here I will write plus 4 sin theta minus sin theta minus 2 is equal to 0. Then take 2 sin theta common. Then here remains sin theta and here plus 2. Take minus sign common from these two terms, and here in the bracket remains sin theta plus 2. Now from these two terms take sin theta plus 2 common. And what remains here? Here remains 2 sin theta and here remains minus 1. Now product of these two is 0, means either sin theta plus 2 is 0 or 2 sin theta minus 1 will be 0. If sin theta plus 2 0, then value of sin theta will be minus 2. And if 2 sin theta minus 1 is 0, then value of sin theta will be half. But again we know that range of sin theta is from -1 to 1. That is, values of sin theta lies between -1 to 1. Therefore, sin theta is equal to -2 is not possible or permissible value. Therefore, sin theta will be half. Okay, but here we have to find acute angle theta, means we have to find the value of theta, and where we will get the value of sin theta half at the angle 30 degree. Therefore you write down, since sin 30 degree is half, therefore theta will be 30 degree, or in radians you write down pi by 6 radians. Theta will be either 30 degree or pi by 6 radians. Okay, you read the question carefully. Here they have not told you to find the sin theta, they have asked you to find the angle theta. Therefore here sin theta is half. You go to your table 0 to 90 degree and see where the sin theta is half. Sin theta is half at angle 30 degree, therefore theta will be 30 degree or pi by 6 radians. Okay, find the acute angle theta such that 5 tan square theta plus 3 is equal to 9 sec theta. Here in the solution you write down the equation as it is. 5 tan square theta plus 3 is equal to 9 sec theta. To find the acute angle theta, equation should be in one of the trigonometric functions. Here there are two trigonometric functions, tan and sec. Either we have to convert sec into tan or tan into sec. It is convenient to keep the value of tan square theta, that is sec square theta minus 1. We know the property 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. From this we will keep the value of tan square theta sec square theta minus 1. Okay, therefore you write down value of tan square theta sec square theta minus 1 and keep the remaining equation as it is. Now here open the bracket. 5 sec square theta minus 5 plus 3 is equal to 9 sec theta. Now simplify this. This will be 5 sec square theta minus 9 sec theta, and you take the addition of these two. This will be minus 2 is equal to 0. Now 5 into 2, 10. You factorize 10 such that difference will be minus 9. Then here I will add minus 10 sec theta and subtract plus sec theta. See, addition of these two is minus 9 sec theta. Okay. Now 5 sec theta you take common, and here remains sec theta minus 2. From these two you take plus 1 common. This will be sec theta minus 2 is equal to 0. Now this sec theta minus 2 you take common, and here remains 5 sec theta and here plus 1. Now product of these two is 0, means either sec theta minus 2 is 0 or 5 sec theta plus 1 will be 0. If sec theta minus 2 is 0, then sec theta will be 2. If 5 sec theta plus 1 is 0, then sec theta will be minus 1 upon 5. Okay, but value of sec theta is either greater than or equal to 1 or less than or equal to minus 1. Range of sec theta is either greater than or equal to 1 or less than or equal to minus 1. Therefore, sec theta will not be equal to minus 1 upon 5. Okay. Therefore, sec theta will be 2. And here we have to find the value of angle theta. Where the value of sec theta is 2. You go to your table. See, value of cos theta is half at the angle of 60 degree and sec theta is reciprocal of cos, means sec theta is 2 at 60 degree. Write down, since sec 60 degree is 2, therefore here theta will be 60 degree or pi by 3 radians. Either you write down the angle theta in degree or in radians. Okay. Now see the next problem. Find sin theta such that 3 cos theta plus 4 sin theta is equal to 4. Now here you keep 3 sin theta to the left hand side and transfer this 4 sin theta to the right hand side. Then we will get, in the solution you write down 3 cos theta is equal to 4 minus 4 sin theta. Now squaring the both sides, you take the square of both sides. After taking the square of both sides, we will get 9 cos square theta is equal to 16 minus 32 sin theta plus 16 sin square theta. Now you keep the value of cos square theta from your first identity 1 minus sin square theta. And this will be 16 minus 32 sin theta plus 16 sin square theta. Now open the bracket. 9 minus 9 sin square theta is equal to 16 minus 32 sin theta plus 16 sin square theta. Now transfer to the right hand side all these. Then this minus 9 sin square theta, if I transfer to the right hand side, they become positive, and 16 plus 9, that will be 25 sin square theta minus 32 sin theta. And transfer this 9 to the right hand side. 16 minus 9, that will be plus 7. Now 25 into 7, 175. You factorize 175 such that addition will be minus 32. Okay. Now this will be, I can write 25 sin square theta minus 25 sin theta minus 7 sin theta. This 32 I can write 25 sin theta minus 7 sin theta plus 7 is equal to 0. Take 25 sin theta common, then in the bracket it remains sin theta minus 1. Take minus 7 common, this will be sin theta minus 1. Then take sin theta minus 1 common, this will be 25 sin theta minus 7. Now product of these two is 0, means either sin theta minus 1 will be 0 or 25 sin theta minus 7 will be 0. Okay. Now if sin theta minus 1 0, then we will get value of sin theta 1. And if this is 0, then I will get value of sin theta 7 divided by 25. Okay. Now see here, range of sin theta is from plus 1 to minus 1. And both these values, this is value 1, it is permissible, and this is the value less than plus 1. Therefore both the values are permissible values. Therefore you write down sin theta is equal to 1 or sin theta is equal to 7 divided by 25. See the next example. If cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to 5, then evaluate sec theta. Here we have to find sec theta. Therefore first you write down this equation as it is, and I will transfer this equation into sin into cos. Therefore here cosec theta means 1 upon sin theta, cot theta means cos theta divided by sin theta. Now you take the LCM. 1 plus cos theta divided by sin theta is equal to 5. Okay. Now after simplification, what will be this? This will be 1 plus cos theta is equal to 5 sin theta. Now we will square the both side. Write down squaring both sides. If I take square of both sides, then this will be 1 plus cos theta square, and this will be 5 sin theta square. And what will be this? This will be 1 plus 2 cos theta plus cos square theta, and this will be 25 sin square theta. Now you keep the value of sin square theta, that is 1 minus cos square theta, and if you open the bracket, this will be 25 minus 25 cos square theta. And here 1 plus 2 cos theta plus cos square theta you write down as it is. Okay. Write down therefore there. Now here you transfer all to the left hand side. This 25 plus this 1, this will be 26 cos square theta plus 2 cos theta minus 24. Divide whole equation by 2, then I will get 13 cos square theta plus cos theta minus 12 is equal to 0. Here I will rearrange the term. You take the multiplication of 12 and 13 and factorize that. Factor should be such that their subtraction will be plus. Therefore, I will write here instead of plus cos theta 13 cos theta minus 12 cos theta. Factors of 12 and 30, 12 and 13 I am taking as it is. Then take this 13 cos theta common. Then here remains cos theta plus 1. Here take minus 12 common. Then cos theta plus 1. Take cos theta plus 1 common. Then here remains 13 cos theta minus 12 is equal to 0. Now here either cos theta plus 1 will be 0 or 13 cos theta minus 12 will be 0. If this is 0, then I will get cos theta is equal to minus 1. And if this is 0, then I will get cos theta is equal to 12 upon 13. Then what will be value? See, sec theta is a reciprocal of cos. If, see here, if cos theta is minus 1, then sec theta will be minus 1 because sec theta is its reciprocal. Okay. And if cos theta is 12 upon 30, then in that case, sec theta will be 13 upon 12. In this way, we have got two values. If cos theta is minus 1, then sec theta will be minus 1. And if I take cos theta is equal to 12 by 13, then sec theta will be 13 by 12 because sec theta is reciprocal of cos. Okay. In this way, we have got two values of cos, therefore two values of sec. Sec theta will be either minus 1 or 13 by 12. Okay. Then we will see the next problem. If cot theta is equal to 3 by 4 and theta lies in the third quadrant, then find the value of 4 cosec theta plus 5 cos theta. Now see here, cot theta is 3 by 4. Using this, I will find cosec theta because I know the property 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Therefore, write down cosec square theta is equal to 1 plus, keep the value of cot theta and its square, that is 9 upon 16, and this will be 25 divided by 16. Then what will be cosec theta? See here, we get two values plus minus 5 by 4. But here theta lies in which quadrant? Theta lies in third quadrant, and we know that all sine tan cos in third quadrant, cosec will be negative. Therefore, I am taking negative value. As theta lies in third quadrant, cosec theta will be negative. Okay. Then we need here cos theta also. Okay. I can write this cot theta can be written as cos theta divided by sin theta. Now from this we will get cos theta is equal to cot theta into sin theta. Now you keep the value of cot theta 3 by 4, value of sin theta is minus 4 by 5, and we will get value of cos theta minus 3 by 5. Now we have to find value of 4 cosec theta plus 5 cos theta. Now write down 4 as it is, keep the value of cosec theta is minus 5 by 4 plus 5, value of cos theta is minus 3 by 5. This 4 will get cancelled, we get here minus 5, here 5 will get cancel minus 3. Minus 5 minus 3 will be minus 8. In this way we have got the value of 4 cosec theta plus 5 cos theta is equal to minus 8. In this way it is very simple. From this equation cot theta is equal to 3 by 4. You first find out cosec, then take its reciprocal, find out sine. Here we are getting two values plus minus. You see in which quadrant theta lies. According to that you take the value of cosec theta, positive or negative. If you take the reciprocal of cosec, you will get sine. Okay. From these values you find out the value of cos theta and keep the value of cosec theta and cos theta in this equation and simply. Okay students. Isn't it easy? If you know the formulae, if you know this property, all sine, tan, cos, then it is very easy to solve the problems on trigonometry. Okay. In your next lecture, we will solve the remaining problems from this exercise. Okay. See you in the next lecture. Till then, goodbye.